what fraction of the square is shaded. So what I am going to start with is, if I were to name these parts that are equal, I could name a large square, A, B, C, D, and each of these, if I say like E and F and G and H, and then I, J. So I've named all the points of intersection. So if I were to say A is A, small a, so all of these are A, right? So then the area of the large square would be 2A whole square, that is 4A square. So the large square has area 4A square according to whatever value I've given, like we have put the half the side, or each side is 2A. So the problem is we really can't, it doesn't help to find the area of this part. So what I am going to do is, we keep that, and then what we do is, if we find what is the area of this part, this triangle, this entire triangle AHB. Now area of triangle AHB equals, half times base times height. So half times base, if I say, was A, times height twice of A. So that is A square. So triangle AHB is A square is equal to 1/4 times the area of the square, that is the large square. So instead of writing the large square, let me write ABCD, that's the large square. So here also the large square would be ABCD. Okay, so similarly, triangle DCF would also be 1/4 of ABCD. So therefore you would have this region would be, that is HDFB, would be the entire square. Oh no, sorry, it would be 1 minus, no, we don't do that now. So it would be 1 minus, 1/4 plus 1/4, that is 1 minus half, that is half. So I'm going to write that is half of ABCD. So this entire region is half of the area of the square. So now comes the problem is, how do we work out what this shaded part is? So now let us remove this A things, We're not interested in this anymore. Its job is done. We found the fraction. So what now I'm going to do is, the shaded square, suppose, the area of the shaded square is A, capital, not A, let me give it some other name, suppose M. So let me say that let M be the area of the shaded square. Okay, so once we know that, then what I'm going to do is, we can extend this line, you see, because this is all, and we can have another square. If I say this is XILD is congruent to square IJKL, and that is equal to capital M. Okay, so now what happens is, if I am going to join HL, okay, my lines are far from being straight. I'm hand drawing them on the screen, so they are not straight, but it doesn't matter. You see, HD is equal to HL, and also if I am going to have a midpoint, so this is not equal, so this is just a point, it's not to say it's equal. And if I draw this line, say HO, so I can say that the line HO divides the square into half. So HILO is half of M. Rectangle, HILO is a rectangle, okay? So HILO would be half of M. And each of these parts, they are equal. So you see, triangle, if I say all of these, XHD, so if I say triangle XHD equals triangle HDO equals triangle HOL equals triangle HLI. And so they would each be 1/4 of M. So therefore HDO plus, so this I'm adding, if I add up HDO plus HOL plus HLI, that would be equal to 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 of M, and that equals 3/4 of M. So therefore HILD is 3/4 of M. So we can write, therefore HILD, that's this entire part, okay, is 3/4 of M, or 3/4 of M, whichever way you say it. So HILD would be 3/4 of M. So this is important, but we still don't know what M is. But we do know something, that we know what this is, 3/4 of M, so this will also be 3/4 of M. So JBFK is also 3/4 of M. And we do know that HBFD or HDFB is equal to half of ABCD. So we will be using this fact now. Right? So we are going to say that so if HBFD, so therefore we can write, if we equate, so this fact HILD, this region, plus M plus JBFK. So these three regions, if you add up the areas, you should get half of ABCD. So that should help us find what part M is of ABCD. So let's do that. So I am going to write 3/4 M, 3/4 M plus 3/4 M plus M equals half A, B, C, D, which is a large square. Okay, so that's a large square. So now if I add these up, I get 6 out of 4. So 6 plus 4 is 10 out of 4. M equals half of A, B, C, D. So we have to find what is what part of ABCD is M. So therefore M equals 4 out of 10 times half A, B, C, D, and you do 2 times 5. So therefore M is 1/5 of A, B, C, D. So I can conveniently write that is 1/5 of the large square. So the answer is 1 out of 5. A bit long, but I hope I've been able to explain it, how to work it out. And there may be other methods, and you're welcome to try all that. Maybe much similar methods are there, but this is what came to my mind. So thank you so much for viewing. Thank you for your time, and please do subscribe. And if you are interested in more maths problem solving videos, please visit my channel at Hypatia Math 147. Thank you.